We start with 1 hour chart. First of all, we analyze the chart based on HIT BTC. If you refer to our analysis, we have been looking for trades since the price was in this correction. And when the price was here, I mentioned we should take out the trade because this one was our target. As we can see, after that, the price dropped. Okay, now we take out this one. We want to see what's the next and how we can look for the next trade. First of all, and one more thing I need to highlight here. Even we mentioned when the price was here, we mentioned we have a divergence. This is one of the reasons we mentioned we have to take out the trade. And if we move to higher time frame, we want to see what we have based on daily chart. All right. As we can see based on daily chart, when we have the price was within this move, we mentioned we want to see the price can break 0.262 or not. As we can see, almost the price tag and reverse. Now we want to see how we can look for trade, because if we move to forward chart, it is more clear. All right. Because we mentioned we need to see the breakout of this 0.262. As we can see, almost the price tag then reverse. Okay, what we're expecting is still we're looking for continuation. Even if you see, we refer to the indicators, we see we have a divergence, and how about the MACD? Also, we have a divergence. That means if we want to look for trade, we need to see this correction. All right, that's why the price couldn't break and it start to correct. From now, we need to see what we get here. Any trade setup from here, we will take it a trade. But as long as the price haven't broke the previous top, we need to be quite careful. We need to see the continuation from here. But still we can look for trade. We are not going to look for reversal. We have to wait for this correction. Any trade from here, we will take the trade. But right now we don't have any trade setup, because since we get a sharp move, and now we want to see what's the next and how deep this one can be. And if I move to 1 hour chart, all right, as we can see, the price dropped sharply. We can expect the price correct here for quite time, but any reversal from here, we will take it. And with the breakout of this top, we can start to manage. Having entry above this can be an option, but it's quite risky, because as we discussed based on forward chart right now. Anyway, we don't have any trade setup. If this one turned to a correction, and relative to this sharp move, maybe the price can give us one more drop, but we are not going to look for sell at this times unless we see there's some confirmation here. But either from here, if the price drop, or price reverse, either from here if the price reverse, or even if this one give us a correction for one more drop, any reversal from now, we will take the trade. Similar to what we get here, any reversal with the flag, we will take the trade. But let the price see what we get here. We let the price to consolidate here for quite time. Then from there, we look for reversal. Right now, we cannot jump into the trade. And any sell, we don't have any trade set up for sell, but if there is opportunity to look for sell, will be a short term. Still, we're looking for buy. Okay. And in this case, we move to Binance chart. We want to see what we had. Based on Binance, as we can see, there was no trade setup, because in my last analysis, the price was here. The price move, we get a sharp move down. We're looking for continuation. Any trade setup from here, also we can look for trade. But right now, we don't have any trade setup. Having entry above this, I don't think so. It's a good idea. Let's see what we have based on higher time frame. And as we can see, based on higher time frame, almost price tag the previous top. That's why if we want to buy at the top, we need to be quite careful. That's why based on 1 hour chart, I mentioned having entry above the top is not a really good idea. We're looking for continuation when we can expect to price continue and break the previous top. But the only thing is how we can look for trade, because whatever right now we have here, it doesn't give us any trade setup. We need to get a correction similar to any of this to look for trade. All right, we cannot simply buy at the top. And how about the indicators? We see the divergence and MACD. We don't have it. All right, we cannot rely on the indicators. And if I move to for 1 hour chart, even the price continue from here, we have to get the trade setup, either flag. The only way is we look for flag, or unless if this one turn to flat. Okay, but right now we don't have any of them. That's why we cannot confirm. Even the price continue from here, as I mentioned, we cannot buy. Having entry above this can be an option, but it's really risky. It depends on the traders. We won't consider as option right now. Okay. Anyway, if there is a continuation, the only way to look for trade, we get the flag. Unless this one, if this one turn to flat, the bigger correction, it can give us better confirmation, better trade setup. Anyway, we just follow the chart. We can expect for the continuation. And if there is a breakout of this top, and if I like, we can look for trade for buy. But anyway, we don't have any trade set up right now. We just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thank